morning to Ms. Syakirin and my fellow friends. Today, my team and I will be presenting on the topic of the social issue that we have chosen. Okay, so the first thing is, this is my friend, Syakirin, Akmal, this is Syed, and this is Lukman. Okay, so the social issue that we have chosen is emotional abuse. Okay, so this is the mind map that we have produced, which is on the social issue. So one of the main issues is abuse, and the topic that we have chosen is emotional abuse. Okay, so after this, we're going to look into the video, the short video. Okay.
A new study finds that emotional abuse is just as harmful as physical or sexual abuse. So why is no one talking about this? Hey guys, Terry here for News, and anyone who's not a complete monster knows just what kind of scars sexual and physical abuse can leave on a child. But something that's rarely ever talked about is psychological abuse. There are no laws against it, no billboards on the side of the highway, and yet the American Academy of Pediatrics says it's the most challenging and prevalent form of child abuse and neglect. So why aren't we addressing this issue with the same fervency we give to other more visible kinds of abuse? Well, part of that may be a simple lack of awareness. Up until now, most of the studies on this subject have specifically looked at the long-term effects of sexual or physical abuse. But according to a new study, children who are emotionally abused or neglected can develop similar and sometimes even worse mental health problems than kids who are sexually or physically abused. For this study, researchers analyzed data from 5,616 children with lifetime histories of physical abuse, sexual abuse, psychological maltreatment, or some combination thereof. Maltreatment in this case was defined as either abuse or neglect inflicted by caretakers, so things like bullying, threats, severe insults, isolation, etc. What they found is that a staggering number of children, 62%, had a history of psychological maltreatment, and 24% of the cases they studied were exclusively related to psychological maltreatment. They also found that children who were victims of this kind of maltreatment suffered from anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, post-traumatic stress disorder, and suicidal tendencies at the same rate, and in some cases at an even greater rate, than children who were physically or sexually abused. Especially worrisome is the fact that of the three kinds of abuse, psychological maltreatment specifically has the highest association with depression, anxiety, attachment issues, and substance abuse. So clearly this is not an issue we should just be brushing off. According to the U.S. Children's Bureau, nearly 3 million U.S. children experience some form of maltreatment every year. But as the lead author of this study, Joseph Spinazzola, points out, there are no physical wounds associated with psychological abuse. So child protective caseworkers have a particularly hard time recognizing it. He also brings up the point that emotional abuse just doesn't carry the same social taboo as physical or sexual abuse, even though it's equally, if not more, damaging to a child's mental health. As such, our primary goal, he says, should be to implement more public awareness initiatives to help people understand just how harmful psychological maltreatment is for children and adolescents. While we're on the topic of children, I want to remind all of you guys watching this that I host another show here at Discovery called Test Tube. It's a lot like News, but more.
Okay, so the video practically says about the emotional abuse issue is not being highlighted in the society, although it is as severe as emotional, physical and sexual abuse. Well, the video says that emotional abuse can also develop depression, anxiety, suicidal rates that is also developed from other types of abuse. And sometimes, in the cases that they have studied, this will be more severe. So, to proceed with the presentation, we're going to explain on the main idea of the video. The main idea of the video is to explain the emotional abuse and let people realize about the major impact of being affected by emotional abuse to the children, specifically. Okay, so the most supporting details is the factors that contribute to emotional abuse, which is the lack of awareness, the effects that may develop from emotional abuse, such as, like I said, low self-esteem, anxiety, depression, and suicidal tendencies. And the third effect is it can be more severe than sexual and physical abuse. Psychological maltreatment is either abuse or neglect and something like bullying, threats, and isolation. So these are the types of emotional abuse. Okay, so I'm going to proceed with the first question for the personal response, which is me. Okay, so how do I feel after watching the video? From the video, I realized that the psychological impact on emotional abuse is as similar as physical and sexual abuse. Since emotional abuse has not been highlighted as much as other types, I feel that there's a need in the public to aware of the severity and impact of the emotional abuse. So for the actions taken by various governments, including the government to address the issue is the government of Malaysia, particularly, has enacted the Child Act law, where it is an offence under the Child Act for a child to be emotionally abused. So under Section 7, if the person is found guilty, he or she may be charged and may be sent to for imprisonment. So the next thing is the assistant officer protection program, which has been launched by the Deputy Prime Minister, pursuant to the Section 7 of the Child Act. These members of the officers are the members of the community, so they were chosen to act as the frontliners in order to prevent and to report any emotional abuse cases. Okay, so for the last part, what are specific actions that I can take in my community? So in my community, I think I would like to offer and volunteer to set up a special team so that the community can solve abuse cases, specifically the emotional abuse. The role of this team is to identify problematic parents, children, relatives in the community, and try to find if there are any emotional abuse cases, and also to report these cases to the authorities so that the experts can handle this issue. Okay, so we'll proceed to the second personal response, which is Syakirin.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Izudin. So, what do I feel after I watched the video? So basically, obviously, I do not agree with this emotional abuse, because for me, children also have rights in this world. They have rights to live and grow as a normal person. Although they have diagnosed with diseases that affect their physical appearance, it is not necessary for us to condemn, to abuse them, emotionally abuse them. So, one of the government action that government takes is to exist an organization which is Syakirin, which is works to review existing pre-marriage and parenting training modules to include information and education to prevent violence, exploitation and abuse of children. So, if the parents have been teach about their responsibility towards the children, at least they will know their limits to teach, their limits to they know how to teach their children well. So what I will do in the society is that for violent parents, I will meet them and I will ask them and talk properly with them about their children. It is, for example, if the parents have a son or a daughter which is diagnosed with such as Down syndrome, which they should not condemn them and keep them in their house because it's not good for their children. So this is one of an example of emotional abuse. So I think that I will meet their parents and talk to them and ask them to control their temper and do not treat their children like their slave. Okay, next I invite to next presenter, which is Mr. Akmal.
Thank you, Syakirin. So, my point of view about the video is that, as a person who has been in childhood era, so I think that child abuse is the worst situations or the worst thing that every person, the worst. I'm sorry. I mean, the worst situation they could be in. Okay, this is because that. Abuse is basically will affect your lifetime. I mean, also affect your future. So children also, yeah, like what Syakirin said, children have right, to grow up in a healthy and positive way they can, because this is regarding their future. So what government do, especially in Ministry of Education's MOE, they have included us regarding child abuse, especially in preventions to child abuse. So MOE had implements the awareness on how to stop and prevent emotional abuse in one of the educational syllabus, which is in civics. So that we already done it during secondary school, right? So from 1 to Form 5, so we've been exposed in the syllabus. So what kind of action that I want to do? So I will offer myself to join a volunteer program in order to make awareness towards our society. So by these kind of actions, I can learn some useful tips regarding these issues, and also I can practice the tips when I have my own child. So I can pass down next generation to next generations regarding children abuse. So I would like to pass to Syed.
Okay. From my point of view, I can see that the emotional abuse is actually an issue or a topic that actually had endangered our civilization nowadays. Okay. According to the video that we had played just now, we could see that I feel that very worried about the current situation of the student that involved in this issue. Because the video actually show us the actual thing or scenario that happened in our neighborhood. Maybe it happened to our future children. So I think that the emotional abuse is actually a silent killer that actually will endanger our society. Then I realized that the government or any organization such as the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development had arranged and carried out many programs such as counseling, or they also have provide treatment to stop the emotional abuse to the kids that affected with it. Then they also have provided many welfare or channel that we could actually deliver our comment about this issue. Then what I can do regarding this issue is, I think I want to hold a talk. This talk is mainly about to increase the awareness about the emotional abuse that actually affecting our community. Because many of us only thinking that physical and sexual abuse is the thing that only happen to the children, but they didn't realize that emotional abuse also is one of them. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, based on the video, so from what I've heard today in Malaysia. Okay, that's my point of view is some of the parents are confused and unable to distinguish between parenting children and abusing children in terms of teach them exactly what they want. So this issue has crossed its boundaries and under control, as the children keep silent, the emotional abuse don't end. So we are, as a society need to, as a collective, to prevent the emotional abuse from happen. So we move to the second part is I take one example for organization, which is Suhakam. Suhakam responsible to promote awareness, provide educations related to children rights, also campaign regarding infringement of human rights, as well as advise and assist the government in formulating legislation, and also procedures and recommends the necessary measures to be taken. So the third part is what I can do for community. So I, as a part of community, would not let the children become a victim of the emotional abuse. So to accomplish this, I will try to approach and comfort the children to make them courage and to tell the truth. So for example, I as a supporting neighbor would like to visit the children. So so I will make a report immediately to the organization that is responsible regarding this crime in order to stop it before it become worsen. So that's all from our group.
So before we end our presentation, I hope that all Malaysians could take an action towards this issue, because children are our future leaders. So if we not change the current situation, what will happen in the future? So together, Malaysian, let's rise and change now. With that, thank you.
Bye, my friends.